Abusuya yamama kwa basonko so eba POG Media so me so safi na obaso a obe like na wa subscribe na afi so etima se dwumadi no ama afoforo so ensa atumi aka ensam ekoso ma ga na mo a ye so ya de peni ese brand no ye be mi abedafo ehun de eko ene de eba na de ensam ene ekoso highway ni so Akyemhene chief Okyehene ene Sam Akyem chief sibi na chese omo send a strong warning Akroma Dr. Mahama Bawumia ene na Akuffo da omo chese omo Akyemhene mu die anase Wenchi man de enyende anase ochina ene omo begya eye efom agudie to galamsey omo bekoso asay asase no empuse enjuma bakru de anim kra omo bekoso asay asase no na abusuya ensem we dia no wedding izanse ohina obukuru hu ban na otimi de ensem bi sei eba betu dwade anu wedding a chese ahemfofo na send strong one na mana na Addo danko Akuffo Addo ni Bawumia se omunim no omo ka chiro omo se omunya galamsey ni tuwa omu bia ensi da Wenchi kronim so mo wa be campaign enye sa de be mu jasema abusuya ensem na no nyan enti eye black rasta edi nsem mu chiremu aba bedom ya mepesa abedwafo be mi akoti nsem a eye black rasta ede ba betu dwane na ansa na ebe kono meso so won nsem kaye bia ode be share comment section wo be like no subscribe na afi so etima share dwumadi no ama afoforo so ensa atumi aka merasi
one and it says we won't stop galamsey Wenchi Akyem chief. We won't stop galamsey. Who is this chief? This is the chief. And according to his accolades, he's also a doctor. I do not know whether he's a PhD holder or he's a medical doctor. But whatever it is, we will find out exactly what this chief is talking about. Run it, my youth. Watch the story as it rolls. Lord God have mercy. We won't and can't stop galamsey. The youth have no other jobs. Chief tells Bawumia, run the story, my youth. Watch this. Now the chief of Wenchi and Okyehene in the eastern region, the Sibre Dr. Asumedua Pia, has openly stated that the youth in Wenchi and its surrounding areas are unlikely to cease engaging in illegal mining, commonly known as galamsey, despite effort to curb the activity. Now, according to Dasibre Asumedua Pia, galamsey is the only source of employment in the Wenchi area, making it difficult to eradicate the practice. Now, he suggested that stopping it without providing alternative livelihoods would be futile. Instead, he recommended that the government introduces a new and more regulated community mining scheme. Hallelujah. This approach, he believes, would allow the state to benefit financially from the activity while preserving the environment. That Sibre Asumedua Pia also stressed the importance of involving traditional leaders as Nananom in managing natural resources. As the custodians of the land, they should have a significant role in overseeing mining activities. Now, he criticized the current practice where the central government from its seat in Accra grants mining leases and permits to companies without consulting the chiefs. The chief called for a change in this approach to ensure the traditional authorities are involved in decisions affecting their lands. The Sibre Asumedua Pia made these remarks during a visit by the New Patriotic Party flag bearer Dr. Mahama Bawumia, who paid a courtesy call on him at his palace in Wenchi as part of his campaign tour in the eastern region. We don't have any jobs. No job opportunities within our community. The only job here is galamsey. As for the galamsey, it is not something we can stop if you tell us to stop. So all we are asking is that you give us good policies and guidelines to do it. That is all we are asking from you that bring us these policies. You guys have said we should do community mining. So for instance, I have sent an application to the district to do it. Dr. Bawumia emphasized the importance of protecting the environment and stated that his administration plans to focus on promoting community mining schemes, including the implementation of a more flexible licensing process for these activities. The Vice President also assured that traditional authorities will play active roles in the management and allocation of concessions. I think I haven't got into it right. For me, I think we should help small-scale mining. And if we can do it well, Galamsey would also do well. We need a licensing regime to make it easy so that people can acquire the license to work. That should away. My brother, it's so embarrassing that a chief would open his mouth and say, listen, we can't stop criminal activities. We are thieves in our area, and there's nothing you can do. We'll still be thieves. We'll be thieves forever. All we need you to do is to give us licenses to be thieves. It hurts me, and I'm so sad. Come here, my youth. You see, Galamsey is illegal mining. The chief of the area says nobody can stop them from doing Galamsey because there are no jobs in the area. What happened to farming? What happened to carpentry? What happened to all the kinds of farming we have? Animal husbandry, crops, and so on and so forth. What happened to the schools in the area? What are they teaching the people? Are they only teaching them how to do Galamsey? So everybody that comes out of the school is a Galamseyer. I'm so disappointed. As a chief, I expected that the Wenchi chief, Dr. Asumedu, should have said, we are doing everything possible to be able to stop this Galamsey. It is harder because the youth have no other jobs and they are much attracted to this because it gives them quick money. Please, we need you to be able to come around and help our people to be able to get other sources of employment and training to be able to market themselves. You don't tell us that wherever we do, you can't stop Galamsey. What is Galamsey doing? Come here, my youth. Now, Galamsey is a very terrible thing. It destroys our environment. The chief here says he doesn't care. The youth can continue doing Galamsey. He himself has applied for a license so that his community can continue. In a few years, it's the same chief who will come back and tell us, oh, his area is destroyed. The rain is not falling anymore, like it's happening in Tamale. Malams are meeting at the police park to pray for the rain. They are praying for rain. But the things that you will do for the rain to fall, you don't want to do that. You are felling trees anyhow, destroying the environment. My brother, at the end of the day, when the rain is not falling, we all are crying. Malams go to pray, Christians go to pray, and then chiefs will go and visit, probably, the ancestors to be able to send us rain. Our ancestors are tired of us. Our ancestors are angry with us. We have common sense, yet it is so difficult for us to be able to stand on our 2 feet and implement this sense that is common. If the youth in your area do not have jobs,
president Akuffo Nti omo akonya bia se omo say Ghana nsase obi antimi meka hwe nshom na Dr. Bawumia unim na de wano betoto da Galamsey nsem nim ase obetete omo won ne ye bia and ye be mujasem abusuan sem na no nyan nti menche won mepese mo sabe miyako tie eye de black rasta edeto aso.
As a chief, what are you doing to be able to create jobs in your own way? The area is for you, right? Encourage them to go into farming, animal husbandry. They can take care of fowls, goats, and sheep. People are making money out of this, but no, it's cheap and easy money. Galamsey, dig the land, pick up the gold, sell it, and build 10 houses in the next 2 months. My brother, Galamsey is killing us in this nation. Look how many of us are running helter-skelter, going to South Africa, going to China. What do we go there for? We go there including Dubai, to go and look at greenery, greens. It's most unfortunate, my brother. And for the chief, bring his photo here. Let me talk to him. Nana, with all love and respect, I'm a lover of traditional authority. It's very arrogant for you to come out and say you won't stop Galamsey and you can't stop Galamsey. That's arrogant. The land was there before you. Respect the land. If our ancestors had gone into Galamsey, you wouldn't have come to inherit that land. By now, it would have all been gone. Today, you sit comfortably in your palanquin, enjoying yourself, and all you can do is that. You will destroy the land because that is the only way you can make money. It doesn't make sense, Nana. It doesn't make sense. With all respect, very handsome chief, very responsible looking chief, but the utterances don't seem responsible. With all respect, Nana, don't do that. Respect the ancestors. Is it everywhere you can go about digging? I went to South Africa, Lesedi village, to go and shoot a music video. And I just wanted to pee. The bathroom was so far away from where we were shooting. We were shooting in the bush. Now, if I had to go and pee, I would have to walk all the distance so that I would go and pee. I just decided that, I would just pee in the bush. After all, it was in the middle of the bush. The moment I tried to unzip my trousers, a Zulu man tapped me on the shoulder and said, "You cannot urinate on our ancestors." I will never forget this. Siabonga Jabulani touched me on the shoulder and told me, "Hey, you cannot urinate on our ancestors. Our ancestors are sleeping here. You cannot urinate on them. They will permit you to walk on them. They will permit you to kiss the ground, but they will not permit you to urinate." I wish we had that kind of common sense of ancestral respect in our country. In Ghana, people piss. They urinate anywhere. They go down and release the solid one too anywhere. And when you check it out, my brother, it's sad. This is what Dr. Asumedu, the chief of Wenchi Achim, is saying. We can't stop destroying the land. Let's continue destroying the land until you provide us with jobs. You cannot cut your nose to spite your face. I don't know how many people understand this. If you are angry with your face, it's the black pot, aka Kokushono, and here we speak truth to power. Come here, my youth. We just experienced a little bit of doom, so, and I'm glad that we bounced back quickly. It's the black pot. And my final message to the people of the area. Please, stop destroying the land. If you have no jobs, Galamsey is not the only job on earth. Educate the people. Some of them can be teachers. Some of them can work in the offices. Some of them can take up carpentry. Some of them can work at the radio station or the TV station. If the people come out in a communal labor, I'm sure they will be able to help themselves apart from destroying the land where you have buried your own ancestors. Did I say more? It's the black pot, aka Kokushono. And here we speak truth to power. Dash it away, my youth. Now, the next story we are looking at, we need to be very quick with that. Yes. Ghana to be ungovernable in 3 months. Ghana to be ungovernable in 3 months. You know what that means? I don't know. But this is attributed to the NDC. Ghana to be ungovernable in 3 months. Who is saying this? Who is saying this? Is this gentleman? He's not a little child. He's grown. He's an adult. There must be some sense in what this gentleman is saying. Let's find out if there is any. And he's a lawyer too. He's a lawyer. We shall make this country ungovernable in the next 3 months. Deputy NDC youth organizer. Run it, my youths. Hey, now the deputy national youth organizer of the opposition National Democratic Congress, Osman Ayarga, has issued a stern warning that the country will become ungovernable within the next 3 months if the government fails to address the pressing concerns of the people. Speaking at a rally on Saturday, August 10, Mr. Ǎngřy expressed deep frustration over the current state of affairs, citing widespread economic hardship, unemployment, and lack of basic services as major issues facing Ghana. Mr. Ǎngřy emphasized that the youth are particularly disillusioned with the government's inability to provide sustainable solutions to the country's problems. He argued that the continued neglect of the people's needs will inevitably lead to civil unrest as more citizens lose faith in the government's capacity to govern effectively. Dash it out. Has he said anything wrong? He's made a lot of sense. The country will be ungovernable in the next 3 months if government doesn't sit up and make sure that some of the major problems in the country are sorted out and corrected. Already, the chief and people of Wenchi Achim are saying that they will never stop Galamsey until you find youth employment readily available, make it readily available for the people in the area. We all remember that the chief of Achim also said the same thing. Nana Osajifu Amwetia also said, until they build them a university or something like that, Galamsey will never stop in the area, and they will not stop Galamsey. We all remember that. My brother, any chief who encourages the youth to go into Galamsey does not exude common sense. Any chief, it doesn't matter whether you are a king or a chief or an elder or whatever, you are a disgrace to the ancestors of the nation. Before Akuffo walked on the ground, he prayed and begged the ancestors for mercy for stepping on their graves. Akuffo walked barefooted. A lot of our ancestors walked barefooted in respect to the ancestors of the land. Today, you have the audacity to wear shoes. Shoes that are not even made in Ghana. Shoes made by the Chinese. Shoes made by the Americans and the British. You wear that, some of them so heavy, you could break the necks of our ancestors who are lying in their graves. You step on their graves with no mercy. You urinate anywhere. You go to toilet anywhere. You dig the ground anywhere. And when your crops do not grow anymore, you do not understand that is because of disrespectful behavior and dishonor to our ancestors. That is why some of these things happen. My brother, our ancestors are not happy with us because we are not showing them enough respect. Any chief in Ghana and beyond who goes ahead to tell the youth and encourage the youth to be engaged in illegal mining and destruction of the land is not worthy of being called a chief. He has no respect for the ancestors. Our ancestors worked so hard to bring us here. We must also work hard to keep it, to protect it, to preserve it for generations yet to come. Or else, a time will come, all these communities will be blighted land. You know what it means to say blighted land? Land that has no use anymore. I am sad. What the gentleman is saying is nothing but the truth. We voted into power to be able to solve some of our major problems. If you are unable to do this within the next 3 months, it might bring us to a level of civil unrest. Already, some chiefs are threatening that they will embark on serious galamsey and even more. It happened in Kenya. All we see you guys do, ride in big V8s, speak big English. You never come to us until it's time for election. It is most unfortunate. Whatever it is, my brother, I pray that we don't get to that level. I pray that we'll be able to make things happen. As for Bawumia, bring his photograph here. Dr. Bawumia, you went to Akyemhene.
Into winning sema a black rasta at the Bawumia black rasta say as a country or bad leader there and send me say and a bekosu. If we say President Akuffo a corrupt. A president and him for more one crew of freedom and your corrupt chese omun papa bian for my Ghana. Name of mine say and omope. Sebi zenka Akyemhene enim nyansa ankada ansem misi nkonka so obekoso ascience ase like hwinsi omuna kroni omodia den abusia nti wa wutie nsem ya Wenchi chief kan ya sebi atimu se papa no like yebeka ne se wafa bibia di ewo fom nti meda abusuafo ase so omoje epenie emiekotie ye nsem a black rasta ede Bawumia no meda wase